I'm Skylar Woodward, and I'm 2018 Moscone Cup MVP, and you're watching Railbirds TV.
Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, we got more 9-ball action for you from the 2019 Derby City Classic. Up next, we have, hey, there's no names on the screen, John Morra versus Anthony Meglino. This match brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, BilliardsShoppingNetwork.com, and us, Railbirds Productions. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. Sherry will be along shortly. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified when we go live. That would be a tragedy. And be sure to share. Let your friends know what's going on. Don't be stingy with your live streams. All right, we are playing Derby City Rules 9-ball. The break is the winner's option. It is rack your own. The AccuRack is mandatory. The 9-ball must be racked on the spot. And we are breaking from the break box. Jump cues not allowed. One more rule that's not on that graphic there. 3-point break rule in effect. What that means is you must, on the break, you must drive a combination of at least 3 balls either into the pockets or past the head string or any combination thereof. Failure to do so will be considered an illegal break. There's the sound. I was missing some sound. I was wondering why it was so quiet. All right, let me get some Fargo rates up here for you guys. Let's see, John Morris, 785. And Anthony Meglino from Florida, 745. So, very respectable. Should be a good match. All right, I think I got all the housekeeping taken care of now. Got the names, got the Fargo rates. I think we're all set. All right, Anthony at the table. I'm calling him Anthony because that's the way it's written in the tournament entry. Figured if he wanted to be called Tony, he would have put his name in as Tony, so I'm calling him Anthony. I don't know him, so I don't know if he prefers Tony or Anthony, but I'm going to call him Anthony, unless someone tells me otherwise. Yeah, and I've never actually seen Anthony play, but from what I am seeing so far, he definitely looks to be a very solid player. 745 is, oh, that's my fault. Put the jinx on him already. Sorry about that, Anthony. That's my bad. Nice little bit of inside spin there to straighten up that cue ball. Nice shot, good speed. Yeah, John is well, he was always a deliberate player even when he shot right-handed, and now that he switched to shooting left-handed, I think he's even slower than he was before. Sorry, I shouldn't say slower, more deliberate. But switching hands definitely requires a bit more concentration, even though he's been shooting left-handed for a while now. Still requires a little bit of extra concentration. All right, John taking the first game, 1-0 in this race to 9. All right, John just took off his glove. I don't know if he's decided he doesn't want to shoot with it or he's going to switch to a different one or what. But all right, here we go. See if John goes for the cut break, trying to make the one in the side, or does he go for the hit him solid and hit him hard strategy? He's probably going to go for the cut break, try to make the one in the side. All right, cut break and just missed making that one in the side. And is that a try? No, he's made a ball. All right, he's made a ball and he's got a shot at this one. Not an easy shot, but a shot. And yes, Greg, that's right. That's how powerful the commentator's jinx is. It travels back through time and makes them miss. So when you're watching live, but that match is being recorded, and if they miss an easy shot, well, the reason they missed it was because someone in the future was doing commentary on that recording and put the jinx on them. So that's why. Now you know. That's how powerful the commentator's jinx is. It's a real powerful juju. Nice shot. Does that 2 go by the 9? I don't know if that 2 goes by the 9. I hope it does. Well, he's already looking at the 3, so yeah, it must go. He definitely played position for it, so it must go. Oh yeah, from this angle, it definitely looks like it goes. Oh, don't get straight. saw he put some left spin on it to kind of spin down for the 4. I think in hindsight, hindsight's 2020. Just the center follow would have been perfect. Then he would have had nice angle on the 4. But he's handled that nicely. Although he is over this 9 ball a little bit, this 9 is going to be running a little bit of interference. Go forward 2-3 rails around, back to the middle of the table. Get up there, big bounce. All right, this is pretty good. So what I would like to see, and maybe you people that are at the Super Billiards Expo, because that's where Mike Page from Fargo Rate is, he's there right now. Someone should ask Mike Page to do the research on this. Find out what John Morra's Fargo Rate was on games only where he played right-handed, and what his Fargo Rate is only on games where he shoots left-handed, and see how much switching hands has affected his game, if at all, or maybe if he's even playing better. That'd be interesting to compare. And Mike Page, he has the technology to do that. He can do that. He can look up a player and just limit it by date range and give you a Fargo Rate. So if you're at Super Billiards Expo, go see Mike Page and ask him to do that research for us. We want to know. I want to see a comparison of John Morra's Fargo Rate when he was shooting right-handed and now that he's shooting left-handed. Using data only from the games of that hand. All right, John with the break. See if he fine-tunes it a little bit. See if he can make that one on the side this time. Oh, he missed it exactly the same. Just caught that point each time. But he's made 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. All right, he's made 2 balls on the break, and he's got 1 past the head string. So legal break. And he's got a nice look at this too. Roll forward for the 3 in the side. Where's the 4? 4 is over there. All right, so 3 to the 4, and then to the 5. That's key. Once you get past that, it should be pretty smooth sailing.
All right, so new matches. Table 22 is Kerry McAuliffe and River Burke.
3 in the side is a pretty tight squeeze. And you don't want to shoot it with any kind of speed, but you're going to want to shoot it with a little bit of speed to come out for the 4. So it's a pretty touchy shot. Unless he tries to draw back for the, ooh, no, he was maybe worried a little bit about that 3 and let that distract him from making the 2. Because it's definitely not like that 2 ball was too tough a shot for him. Brings Anthony to the table. He was trying to come around that 3. He didn't like trying to play for the 3 in the side. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. He's looking at a combination here. Where's that 3 going? 3's going to be going like towards the 9. Cue ball's going to be going probably a little bit, maybe towards the 6 a little bit. If he doesn't like the combination, one possible safety is the, kind of thin off the 3, cue ball to that end rail, the right end rail over there, and then down under the 4. One possibility, one possible safe. But it looks like he's shooting at the combination. Oh, he was going for it. And he's rearranged all the furniture. Okay, not all of them. John probably just going to play safe. Probably just get the cue ball over and behind that 5, 6, 7 area. 3 ball right down the middle of the table. Oh, that's a bit unlucky. All right, Anthony, going to get another shot at this. Somebody said that light in the background looks like a bug zapper, and now that they've said that, that's all I can think about now is bzz, 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 bzz. Gonna get there. Oh, nice shot, Anthony. Nicely done there. Showing why Anthony's a 745 Fargo rate. Okay, he's just gonna shoot a stop shot, shoot the 6 on the side. I guess he's done all of his fancy shooting. That's enough fancy shots for one game. Just go real simple from here. Used up all the fanciness on that one shot. Yep, that 7 does go by the 9, no problem. So he's perfectly in line. Nice stroke. All right, nice out, Anthony. Closing up that gap a little, 2-1. And this race to 9. All right, Anthony with the break. He had the first break, but that was the only time I've seen him break so far, so I don't remember how he broke. If he was going for the cut break, trying to make the one on the side, or if he's hitting them square. Let's see what he does. All right, going for the cut break, and that one ball went way long. So he's going to have to adjust. Maybe cut a little bit less on the cut break next time, assuming he gets another break. That's an interesting way to go. I would have thought he would have stayed on the other side of the 5 and shoot the 2 in the corner where he's standing, but
It was brazen.
Anthony had something else in mind.
Yeah, he was trying to come between the 5-2 towards, 5-3 towards the 2 ball, but you don't need to do that. Stay high of the 5. Take stuff like this out of play.
Well, he's perfectly in line now. He's got a nice angle on the 3. Shoot the 4 on the other side. As long as he has good angle on this 4 to get to the 5, then he should be sitting pretty good. Get there, get there, get there. He's got the wrong angle on the 4. Yeah, that was one time you didn't want to come up short. If anything, you go long, not short on that one.
Can he hit the high side of the 7 there and let the cue ball go forward? Does he have the angle to do that? No, he's just going to draw it back.
Right. That's a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's got angle on the 5 to come over for the 7 in the corner, so just a little bit more distance on the 5 he wanted, but he's got the right angle, so as long as he makes the 5, he should be okay. And nice and silky smooth there. Oh my goodness. I was about to say nice break and run, and just thinking about it puts the jinx on him apparently. That's how powerful the commentator's jinx is. You just think it and they miss.
Think it in the future, and they miss in the past.
That's how powerful it is.
Some powerful juju, guys. Use it cautiously.
And John say thank you very much. John's like, huh, pool's easy. I just step up, shoot a 9-ball in, I win. Pool's easy.
Definitely did not expect that with with Anthony having a Fargo of 745.
Yeah, he made some nice shots, and he was
Well,
what I could consider to be perfect on the 9, or pretty darn good anyway. Perfect for a 745. That's perfect. The people of the future are ruining her games. Yeah. Sorry, Greg.
It's all Kevin's fault. I blame Kevin. Wide open. 3-4 is a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, if the 3 goes by the 4, then you'll be okay. If it doesn't, then he's got some figuring to do. 3-4 combination possibly.
Well,
Depending on where that 2 is, he could even try to get short side of the 3 for the 3 in the bottom right corner.
yeah, if he could come up to between
But that's tough.
The middle diamond and the next diamond up on that side rail for the 2 ball, and
Because you got to get absolutely perfect on the 2, and that's hard to do from the 1 ball.
yeah, a lot easier for John to get there now.
I don't know, because you got to get perfect on the 2, and playing off of balls that are hanging in the pocket, it's hard to get perfect. You can kind of play for a zone, but it's hard to get perfect on a ball.
Was I saying things, or is he still breaking right-handed?
I think he's breaking right-handed, but I wasn't actually paying attention. But I think
I swore he broke right-handed.
I think he's still breaking right-handed.
That's nice speed. He can come in, off the end rail and between the 4-9. He might even be able to float right up there at the 9 ball here. He might, if he can just cut it the least amount that he needs to, he might be able to push right up at that 9.
Wow, I must be seeing the angle wrong because it looks like the cue ball's going right at the 5 if he does that. To me.
Right at the 3. So mine was a little bit better than yours.
Nice shot.
Don't get too straight there. You're gonna have to just a little bit of right hand spin and follow forward. Let that line the 5 into the side.
I figure just like
Just-
a stop shot.
To guarantee your angle to get down for the 6.
Yeah, just like he might try to go forward 2 rails just to get closer to the 5, but you know if you shoot like a stop shot, you know you're guaranteed to have the right angle. It might be a little bit more distance than you wanted.
Or he could even try to just pop off the rail a little bit right there. Not too hard, just a couple inches off. It looks like that's what he's doing here. He's just going to pop off of it.
That's pretty good.
Just float it up and accept a little bit of a tougher shot on the 6 ball. I don't like trying to punch over for it.
Well, fortunately, now that he's left-handed, he can reach this.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but net. Yeah, John's shooting really good. He's pocketing the balls very cleanly.
Ryan Dupkin, table 33. Ryan Dupkin, 33. You're on the clock.
All right, nice out. Is that a break and run? Four to 1 in this race to 9. No, it wasn't a break and run. I remember because he started off with that one ball that was hung in the corner. That's right. I remember now.
Joey Barrera, if you're in the room, come see us at the terminal desk. Joey Barrera.
And yes, John is breaking right-handed. All right, he's adjusted his break. Now he's missed the one ball long of the side pocket. Before he was missing it short, so somewhere in between those two. He's getting dialed in. But he's made a ball and got 2 balls past that string. Yeah, these balls are sitting pretty nice. You know, the 4 balls in a spot, you know, the 3 ball gets you to the 4 perfectly, but then 4 to the 5, back to the 6, 6 to the 7. Even though everything is spread open wide, it's not the ideal pattern you want to have to take, because you're going a lot of back and forth. So it's not as easy as it looks. Let's put it that way. There's plenty of room here for things to go wrong. Yeah, 4 to the 5, 5 to get back to the 6, 6 to the 7. Plenty of way for things to go wrong. Greg says, I wonder how many pros watch their own match as it plays on YouTube. Probably not that many. Well, one, they're too busy playing all the time. When they're not actually playing tournaments, they're practicing, so they don't get a lot of time to actually just sit around and watch YouTube videos. And 2, if they were watching them, I'm sure I would have known about it in the comments, that they'd be telling me how wrong I am in my commentary. And so far, it's just the regular people that tell me how wrong I am, not the not the players themselves.
I like this much better than just trying to come straight over at it. It's to really stroke the ball. Clicks player. Nine in the same hole.
Yeah, either way, whether you want to shoot it soft or hard or not, and he's going to go soft.
Float it in. That's the way you shot that last one. I thought maybe he might come over for it.
And for the most part, he's been shooting the softer variety of shots and not really trying to let the stroke out.
Hey?
Go Canada. All right, so on John's last break, he over-adjusted. Last time he missed the 1 ball long. Let's see if he gets dialed in, makes the 1 this time. Yep, he's dialed in now. And a little help from the AccuRack there. Give him a shot at this 2-9. If he wants to shoot at the 2-9 as opposed to trying to just shoot the 2 in and run out.
8 spots left in the 9-ball.
He's a player. He'll probably just shoot the 2 in and run out. None of this combination garbage. All right, Anthony. Here's your chance. Bit of a tough shot on this 2 to start with, but you figure to have a pretty good shot on the 3 if you make the 2, so just gotta put all your concentration into making this 2. Oh, and he's missed it. Ooh, it almost scratched, but
He wasn't ready to shoot it, and he did that little jerk thing, and then he just went ahead and shot it. It was strange there what happened.
he does that on most of his shots.
That's weird. John's just so technically perfect, and I know he has to be so mindful with the switching, but it has made him so, there's the very deliberate pause and the shoot and everything, and he stayed down and.
Ricky Folsom at table 30. Ricky Folsom at 30. You're on the clock.
But yeah, he's John's. All of his fundamentals are perfect right now.
Yeah, like I was saying before you joined. Yeah, I mean, John's always been a pretty deliberate player, but I think he's even more deliberate now that he's switched. Because you kind of have to give that a little bit extra concentration.
I wonder if it'll put him past where he was, because he has to do that. Yeah, you get to that level, and
Yeah, and I said I want to see his Fargo rate comparing before and after, using only the games of left-handed versus only the games of right-handed.
There you go, Mike Page, get on it.
Yeah.
Just send him a thing. Mike, this is what we
put
want to see.
I put out a call to him. I said, anybody that's at the Super Billiards Expo, go see Mike Page, because that's where he is right now, and he's got the technology to look it up.
And this right here is one of the reasons why in the Moscone Cup we need, like, Europe versus North America. This right here.
Yeah, so we can get John Morra, Alex Pagulayan.
Uh-huh.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it should be Europe versus North America, not Europe versus the United States. Or if it's going to be United States, it should be United States against England. Not against all of Europe. All right, John with the break. See if he continues to make that one on the side. See if he's truly is dialed in, or if that was just a fluke. I think he's dialed in. I think he's going to make the one on the side again. Oh, just missed it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. He's only made one ball in the break and only got one ball past the head string, so that is an illegal break. So that brings Anthony to the table. Looking at not much other than a safety. All right, successful save. Looks like he's trying to go along 2 rails and trying to come underneath this. Oh, and that's nice. Is he going to get a safety out of this? Nope. And that blue of the rail blends into the blue of the bedcloth. I can't really tell where the point of that pocket is, but I think it's far enough past where he's not going to catch the point of the pocket. I think he can just come across one rail for the 2.
Oh, it's so close to being able to miss it. Nice shot.
Yeah, he's come up a little short. He's got to come with another nice shot. In fact, this is tougher than the one he just made, so. Not out of the woods by any means. Nice shot, Anthony. And did that little bump off the floor, did that help him or hurt him? I don't know. That may have hurt him. Nice recovery there. It's a nice shot there. Oh, get there. Get there. Big bounce. Big bounce. Bigger than that.
Hit it with your other purse. Borrow mine. Oh, nice little draw over. Nice controlled shot there.
Good recovery. He really does lean into the shot when he shoots it.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting ready to stand up and doesn't want to shoot it. And
no, I mean, I've known other players that do that. And you can make it work, but it'd be better if you didn't do that.
yeah, his cue action is strange.
Oh, it works for him. Or he makes it work, put it that way. All right, so Anthony getting one back, the start of his comeback. All right, come on, Anthony. Let's see a nice break and run from you. We know you got it in you. We know you're capable. Dry break. All right, brings John to the table. Pretty reasonable shot at this one to start with. Can come down one rail for the 2. The 3, 6, problematic. 4, 5, not a picnic either. So he's got some work to do if he wants to run these out.
So on the dryness scale of like the Darren Walding desert dryness scale, which desert does this apply to?
That break was drier than a West Texas town.
Because, you know, does that mean like you've left it wide open and dry, or things are clustered up and dry? Does that relate to how dry it is? Is it the Sahara Desert or a West Texas town? Just curious.
I would say this was more West Texas town than Sahara Desert dry.
Okay.
Sahara Desert dry means you broke them wide open and didn't make a ball.
Well,
That's Sahara Desert dry.
Anthony got a nice little bit of love there if this one ball passes, and it looks like it does. If it doesn't, he'll just bump the one up to the end rail and sneak in behind the 4 ball, I think. May want to just because of the 3-6 and the cue ball running in behind the 4, possibly, you know, getting trouble.
Yeah, it's requires a nice touch from this distance, and he's got a nice touch. And
He's left him the edge. Left John the edge here. But he still may kick at it. Just to hit the one a little bit fuller and bounce the one up behind the 4-5 and let the cue ball go over by the 2-9. I think that's what John likes. Oh, I came off of it the other way. I think that might be a shot.
I think Anthony's got a shot. All right, so the 4-5 no longer a problem. 3-6 still a little bit problematical. Wow, he overjuiced it. Too much spin. Yeah, he's looking at going rail first off this bottom rail, but it's so easy for that cue ball to get away, especially if you have to put any spin on it. If you have to curve this ball at all, then that cue ball can just go wee, taking off on you. And that's what he's decided that he said, now I'll just kick at it. That way the cue ball won't go sailing on up table.
Unless you kick it in off that second rail like that.
No, he's okay as long as he can reach it. I think this ball still cuts from here. As long as he can reach it. Go get your extension. Oh, he's going to use a bridge. Wow, I haven't seen one of those used in a while. Everyone with their fancy extensions and go gadget cue stick.
Is that going to get over there for a billiard? I think it's there. Just barely rubbed the 3 ball to the end rail, just pocketing the 6.
Yeah, I think the billiard's available. It's hard to tell from this distance.
It is, but you have to hit it soft and as thin as you can possibly hit the 3 to just pocket. So you actually may end up shooting the 3 in the side pocket. Or you just touch it. No, yeah, going down far enough.
That's perfect. Nice shot. Well, he may have ended up a little straight and may have to draw the rail spin out. Yeah, he's got such a nice, nice pure stroke.
So smooth and deliberate, and just it's pretty. Because it can get boring to watch smoothing, but when John does it, it's pretty. I've seen it be absolutely a bore fest. Guys running rack after rack, and you just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, you can tell the intense concentration he's putting into every shot.
Yeah, well, especially, it's just 2 employees that have come. One of them was during the when I might have been Anthony racking, maybe John racking, and then now here coming by while he's shooting an iron ball. No big deal.
So it's interesting that he takes his glove off for every break. Guess he feels
Maybe
it's a
he's
little
afraid
too slippery in his hand.
Hey, maybe he's afraid he launches cue stick, or maybe he's done it while practicing, and he's
Launch
like,
the cue stick across the room.
Yeah,
Whoops, I'm not going to do that one again.
I've actually done it. Whoopsie, made half the balls.
Kojak in the subway. And
1 too many.
yeah, that 1 to the 2 to the 3, 4, and these are sitting really nice. As long as that 2 goes in the side.
And it does.
Well, and yeah, it's pocketable, but as long as he can make it in the side, because that's a tough shot from that angle. But starting with ball in hand on the 1, he should get a pretty good line on this. Yeah, what I meant was as long as he can make it, not that will it go, but, well, you know what I mean. This is kind of a tough shot.
Yeah.
Is what I was saying. But yeah, that's exactly what you need when you're trailing big. You need something like this, ball in hand with a nice, easy pattern to run out, get you back winning games again, get you feeling good about running balls, get your confidence back up again, and get the arm loosened up. Oh, he was trying to come across, and yikes. Ruh-roh. Not a problem. Whoa, slow down, cue ball. Never a doubt. All right. Good out there, Anthony. All right, let's keep him going. Break and run.
Making sure the heart's still pumping there, huh?
Just teasing John a little bit. Makes John sit up in his chair a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing. Never mind. All right, Anthony with the break. He has not been having a lot of luck with the breaks. Let's hope that changes here.
Looks dry. Yeah, but I don't know if he's left John a shot on this one ball. I don't know if it goes past the 4. It looks pretty tight if it does. But
I don't think there's any way to get that one past the 4. His only hope for making it is in the side, and I don't think it goes. I think that 5's in the way.
he's getting down really squinting at this past the 4. I mean, all he would have to do is hold his cue ball right there for the 2 ball. You don't have to go do anything with your cue ball. Just hold it. So if it's got, I mean, even the...
On screen, it looks like there's no chance of this going, but it looks like you might be shooting at it. No, he's playing
ducking and it's coming out.
Playing some type of safety.
It came out.
That's not it. All right, exactly what Anthony was looking for. Nice wide open out. Nice wide open layout. 7 balls in a little bit of a tricky spot. Bump to 7 to be perfect. Bump it out. Oh, a little bit more than that. And unfortunately, he's got pretty straight on this too. Anthony with a nice recovery. He's nicely back in line now. Well, here the only real problem is going to be 6 to the 7. If he can just draw back just enough to clear this 9, he can have a nice 1 rail from the 6 to the 7. Just whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, if you got to go forward 2 rails, that puts the 9 ball in play.
Yeah. If he can draw over there, he's drawn to the short underneath the 7 and shooting it up table.
Yeah, he's straight on the 6. And yeah, this is a very missable shot.
Yeah, past both points of the side pocket. And you want to just roll this because you don't want to have to hammer it to get the cue ball back over to the other side to shoot the 8 in the same corner. But
yeah, except rolling this makes it a more difficult shot because then you get more throw on the 7. You can throw it into the rail a bit more, and well, he's in a tough spot. This is
looks like he's spinning it. He's going to push it into the side rail, using a bunch of left-hand angles to spin over.
Wow. I'm not sure how I feel about that shot. That was, he made the 7, put a lot of left spin on that ball to go to the end rail and back up. Seems like that made that shot a lot harder than necessary. Seemed like he could have rolled it in and just shot a cut shot on the 8.
Yeah, now he's.
But if he gets out, I guess it was the right shot.
Force follow bank here to the side.
No, he back cut this with some draw.
Oh, this is so missable. I hope he spears it. Like that.
That's a nice shot, Anthony. Good recovery.
Yeah, get off that rail just a little bit. There you go. Pretty shot.
He's even got the opening of the side pocket to help him cue this. Nicely done. Now spear this 9 ball. Like that. Nice. Nice out, Anthony. The hard way.
He seems to like that.
All right. Anthony with the break. All right, see if Anthony adjusts a little bit on his break. He's not been having much luck on the break. Let's see if he adjusts. Oh, almost made that one in the side.
Yeah. Off by just a bit.
Try break.
Wow.
I think he got enough balls past the head string to count as a legal break.
break. Gonna save half of those for the next break too.
Man, this is this is a tough spot to be in.
This is tough. That 9 ball's big here for doing anything. Just bank the 1-up table and put the cue ball. He was going for it. Trying to thread that needle.
Well, he would have got there had that 4 not jumped up in the way. Yeah, this looks like a much more reasonable shot to start with than that one John started with.
Looks pretty natural. I mean, a little bit of right-hand spin to come in between the 3, too, but it's a pretty natural line heading right at the 2. Oh, he's just going to slide over, but that was a little risky.
That's the way that's the way I thought he had to go, was the way he just went. I didn't think he could go forward. You know, me and you, we both see the angles differently on screen. I know that.
Do you come out around the 6-7 here?
If you can draw this and avoid the 6, yeah, by all means do that.
That's what I meant there, going forward around the 6-7.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell if he has just the right angle to avoid it or if he's going to hit the 6. Yeah. When I'm at the table, it's easy to tell. Oh, yeah, the 6 is right in the way, or oh, yeah, you can clear the 6 all day long.
And those 4, 5, 6, 7 are all going into the same hole here. I'm going to spin around the 6. Oh, you got to hit the ball, Alice.
Oof.
Well, cut it in the side and come 2 rails out around the 7 ball for the 7 in the corner. Or slide off of it if you can do that. I like going to the 2 rail out of that corner. Lot less bad things can happen. If you slide to the end rail and you hit it bad, you could end up hitting the 7, pushing the 7 over by the 8, and just all kinds of funny things could happen. So I like running around this 7 ball here.
Yeah, he was just going for the backup safe, taking the conservative route. Looks like John's aiming up the 3 railer, it looks like. 5 railer? Nope. And just what the doctor ordered for Anthony. No, I like this angle. I like this angle on the 7 to draw sharp out of this bottom left corner to come around for the 8. Oh, but you got to hit the ball. Hit it, Anthony. It was on the perfect line. Just got to hit the ball. Even if you hit a little too hard, it goes to the rail and back out, and you're still pretty good on the 8. Yeah, Anthony's been struggling with the speed of this table this whole match.
He doesn't like this. He wanted it.
What's the like? It's a tough shot. Oh,
there you go.
handles
How
it
he
like-
hit it. That's what there is to like. Well, I'm cutting it inside.
Yeah, for sure. Well, some people might bank it cross side.
Nah, you cut this ball all day.
Yeah, the 9 ball's almost right on the spot, and shooting the 9 to the corner or the side is one of those shots that comes up a lot. So yeah, it's a pretty natural cut to the side here that comes up a lot.
Swish.
All right. So just what the doctor ordered. Chat room asks, whose stroke would you want to copy? Not Efren's. I'd be lucky to hit the cue ball if I tried Efren's stroke.
I think that was in reference to them saying he was trying to copy Shane's stroke. Whose stroke would you want to copy, but the best?
Oh.
Somebody, that's what somebody earlier said when I was commenting on his stroke. They said he's trying to copy Shane's stroke.
Oh. Yeah, don't copy Shane's stroke either. Shane makes it work for him, but that's Shane's stroke is definitely not
for everybody.
It's not textbook perfect. So
Yeah, not everybody's out there shooting like Keith McCready. Old sidearmed.
Yeah, Anthony does not have any give up in him. He's fighting. Anthony's thinking, I got him just where I want him.
Mm-hmm. Reeling them in.
Yeah, it's like he's looking over to John and saying, hey, you want to double the bet?
Like shooting fish in a barrel. No. No, that's not what John Morra is. Definitely not like shooting fish in a barrel. That, except the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice shot there, Anthony. Way to hold it up for the 3. That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shot that wins you games.
Yeah, it is.
Like coming all the way out for the 4 on the side.
Oh, he's missed it.
Also, he caught the point of that side pocket, so he must have been a lot closer to that side than I thought. I thought he had more rail to work with there.
Yeah. I feel like what John was looking at there coming, He's coming between the 8-9, and I think if I was Anthony, I probably would have stayed low of the 5-7 on that shot, and just shoot the 4 past the 6. Go forward with it instead of trying to hold it there or draw it out.
Just so smooth and perfect on every shot.
Yeah.
You just shoot a stop shot
Yeah.
here.
John's just going to roll it on in there for perfect.
Yeah, feeling confident.
Uh-huh. 1 rail straight down for the 9 in the other corner. This for the hill.
Yep, yep, yep. John Morra on the hill. 8-5, race to 9. All right, John Morra with what is probably going to be his last break this match. All right, 1 on the side. He's made the 1 in the side, and he's also made the wing ball straight in, which, you know, the breaking from the break box and putting the 9 ball on the spot is supposed to avoid making the wing ball, but the wing ball straight in like a rocket.
Yeah. Greg says he likes Rafael Martinez's stroke. Rafael's got a really nice stroke. Or
Yeah.
had, I don't know. You know, it's been a while since I've heard anything of him. But he has that 1-inch draw stroke and can zip the ball 3 rails back around the table. That is something that I always wanted to learn from him. He tried to teach it to me. I couldn't do it. Or that frozen to each other and rip the cue ball back, and yeah, I just can't do it.
Yeah, I like Alex's stroke with his short, compact stroke.
I like watching Chris Melling play.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite of Alex. Alex might have a 3-inch stroke, and Chris Melling like a 3-foot stroke.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I like to love the way Ruslan plays. And this is it going to come out? That's nice
that
speed
was-
if it sits.
That was thin.
Oh, just barely come out. Gave him the edge of it. Let's give Anthony the edge of this.
Yeah, chat room says Alex's stroke is all about accuracy. And I find myself doing that too. When I'm trying to be accurate, I kind of shorten everything up and I emulate Alex's stroke a lot when I'm trying to be accurate on a shot, especially when I'm in a tough situation. I find myself shooting like that.
Yeah.
But on more regular shots, then I, loosen up a bit more and
Well,
use the longer stroke.
that's why I use almost no warm-up stroke and just a short little bitty stroke, like when I'm frozen on the rail or jacked up over a ball and it's like frozen to it. I use almost no warm-up and just a little bitty tiny pullback and shoot through because I'm trying to be so accurate with where that tips, where everything's going.
Yeah, that was a nice safety there. Good speed by Anthony.
Hidden just above the side pocket here. Oh. I think he needed a little bit of spinach on it there. All right. Opportunity for Anthony. This winter break, he could put a couple of racks together and make John start to sweat over there in his chair.
Unfortunately, Anthony's not been having good results on his break. I think he's broke dry the 5 times he's broken, I think.
That's too bad.
And that's too far.
Yep, you overshot it.
As I said, he's been struggling with the speed of this table. I mean, he didn't overshoot it by much. He'll handle this just fine. He'll just draw back a few inches and take more of a cut on the 6.
Now do you follow this 3 rails of that line of the 7? I like that. Rather than coming back across it.
If the 7 was down table a little bit farther, I would go forward 3 rails. But because of where the 7 is, I'd go back and forth like this. If you go the forward
He's
3...
going too far. He's going too far. The side pocket over there, Anthony.
Yeah, he's, like I said, struggling with the speed.
Uh-huh.
He's been struggling all match. But what I was trying to say was, yeah, if the 7 was like down here, then going forward 3 rails is easier. With the 7 being up as high as it is, going back and forth the way he went, I figured was, to me, felt like an easier shot. Bump it? No.
Oh.
Is it going to go? No,
It's not.
Is he going to get him safe?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, this is pretty easy. 2 little balls here for John. I even like just popping this and coming off of it a couple of inches and shooting the 9 in the side. And just to the right-hand side of the 7 a little bit.
Looks like he's playing for the 9 in the side.
Yep, just like that. Keep it simple.
Chris Melling claims that he never chokes. Wish I could make that claim.
Well, you can claim it. Anybody can claim.
All right, John Morra defeating and eliminating Anthony. I believe that eliminates him. Let me double check the lineup real quick here. Anthony Mead. No, that does not eliminate him. That gives Anthony his first loss.
Kept John Morra in the tournament.
Kept John Morra in the tournament. Right, you are. I would like to give a shout out to our patrons, Connor Gibson, Larry Cox, Russ Zorn, Sean K. Stewart, and Wambra. Thank you guys for supporting our channel.
I'm going to have a drink of that this yummy coffee they helped buy.
Thank you for helping keep our coffee cups full. All right, we got plenty more 9-ball action coming up for you guys. Stick around. See ya.